your business or in the past. And this is when you call upon your advisory board and your employees and your consultants. And this is when you have to be really honest with yourself about what you can do and what you can't do. And you have to ask for help when you need it. Now, a couple of weeks ago, we did a really fun piece for my show, Your Business, where we did a makeover of this company, Jane on Main. Jane Carroll had started this company in Pearl River, New York. And originally it started as a floral shop. And she had been doing really, really well. She was in Oprah Magazine's February O list, which, as you can imagine, just catapulted her company into a stratosphere that she had not known before. She made these beautiful flower arrangements, and suddenly she had all of these celebrity clients. She had Michael J. Fox calling her, and Celine Dion, and Angela Bassett. And she just couldn't even keep up with the business. It was so exciting. So much was happening. And her company was going really well. She started a side company where she did decoration and design, and things were going really well. But then 2008 happened, and the economy started tumbling downwards, and her business started tumbling down with it. She hadn't really planned for this downturn, as many people hadn't. And so Jane had to find another way to bring in cash, and she had to downsize her business, and she had always been interested in the idea of having a coffee house. So she started this coffee house called Jane on Main in Pearl River, New York. And the coffee house was doing okay, but it wasn't doing great. It wasn't doing as well as her other company, and it wasn't doing nearly up to its potential. So for my show, we did something really fun, where we spent 3 days spying on her with a team of experts led by this guy, Mike Michalowicz, who comes on the show a lot, and he's a really, really interesting and smart small business expert. And the idea was, we're going to see what she's doing wrong that we can help her with to help ignite her business. And in these 3 days, here are the things the experts came up with. One, they said, you need to make a new logo and you need to redesign your website, which the expert did for her. Then we talked to her about getting a cash register that spoke to her QuickBooks, because finances were not Jane's thing at all. She was good at arranging flowers, not so good with the finances. Then we used some old espresso cups that were broken that she was going to throw out anyhow, and then we took some old flowers that she wasn't using, and she put together a really beautiful little takeaway so that she could market her floral business to her coffee customers. And then four, she took one of the walls in her cafe and she kind of made it a wall of fame where she got to market all these celebrities who had been buying her flowers before. My point in telling you this is to show you that these things weren't that hard. This was not brain surgery. It simply took standing back for a second, looking at the business and seeing, here are some things that I need to fix. It just wasn't that difficult. And of course, for Jane, it particularly wasn't difficult because we brought in this whole team of experts and it was free for her. But it's not hard for anyone to do. It just takes time sitting back and thinking about things. When you think about the I think I can't, it forces you to develop a strategy that you can follow going forward. I don't mean to say that you need to write a formal business plan. I know you're told this a lot of times. That's not what works for me. It works for some people, not everybody. But what you do need to do is really sit back and think, where is my company now? Where do I want it to go? And how am I going to get it there?